Hey guys, what's up? Hey, welcome back. Where is Enoninja? Both Enoninja and Quinn are in Corinna's room. As soon as Corinna got back, she told Enoninja what the three of you learned from the rest of the kid. Then Enoninja asked to hear all about your battles with Groudon and Kyogre. So Corinna said she'd tell the whole story in mega detail or something. It was rather hard to follow it all. Care to fill us in directly on what you were told by Corbeau? Not just Corbeau, Mabel too. Yes, Gulpin, thank you. That is invaluable intel. So, the reason Enoninja wanted to hear more about your battles with Kyogre and Groudon was so that she could imagine you catching Rayquaza next? Sounds like it, yeah. That seems likely. She's probably hoping to reinforce that dream of hers in finer detail. Of course. Great input, Gulpin. I guess a little visualization could go a long way. Is any of that really necessary, though? What do you mean? I mean, Enoninja's wish was already plenty strong. That's how she found Rayquaza in the first place. I suppose so, but there's no harm in letting her continue what she started, is there? Hey, the gang's all here. I'm newly impressed, not just by the sheer wonder of Hyperspace Lumiose, but by all of you, and the legendary Pokémon you battled too. So, you heard the whole story from Corinna? Indeed, Miss Corinna told me all about your hyperspace exploits, AJ. How would she know? I can picture noble Kyogre and the Grand Groudon in perfect detail, so I'm quite confident I'll be able to imagine the pocket hyperspace Lumiose where we'll find the fine Rayquaza at last. Okay, now that you've got a good mental image, let's put some real oomph behind it. Enoninja, how about you remind us why you want to meet Rayquaza so much? Alright, I'll tell you everything from the start. Is here good enough? We could go to the roof. Huh? Why wouldn't it be? I gotcha. Rayquaza's the sky-high Pokemon, so we should go, or we should do this higher up close to the sky. Sounds good. Let's go up to the roof. I think he said something else, but it was stupid, so I didn't. I glazed over. Hey, this roof is where you first showed up, too. Right, Enoninja? Indeed. Hoopa transported me here. Hee-ha-ha! Hoopa sure picked the right roof. No one else but Team MZ could have handled this hyperspace stuff so well. Okay, Enoninja, tell us again. Why do you want to meet Rayquaza? Give us the details so we can all picture it crystal clear. Alright, it all begins with a story that I love very dearly. Listen close and I'll tell it to you. A long time ago, in what people call the Primal Age, the world was overflowing with natural energy. Oh, interesting. Wonder what that text says. In that time, there was Primal Kyogre bolstered by the power within the Blue Orb. So too was there Primal Groudon with the might of the Red Orb at its beck and call. They fought over the world's natural energy in endless furious clashes. So, okay. That's if I'm not mistaken, that's a little bit of recontextualization of what happened. When Primal Groudon roared, the earth began to swell and the waters were evaporated into dust. When Primal Kyogre bellowed, torrential waters flowed and massive downpours eroded the earth. For 20 days, those two mighty Pokemon battled from sunup to sundown. The ferocity of their clashing scarred and warped the world itself. That's interesting. The people of that age, the Draconids, were at a loss. Whatever could they do? They wished with all their might for Rayquaza to descend and save them from destruction. And it looks like there's somebody riding him into battle, which I don't think was part of the original myth. The Draconids' wishes must have reached Rayquaza. There's Mega Rayquaza. There appeared before Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre a dazzling light, and in it was Rayquaza in a sublime and incredible form. A blazing light and whipping wind sapped the power from Groudon and Kyogre alike. Robbed of their primal forms, they fled to faraway depths of land and sea. So is this saying that one of the Draconids actually aided Rayquaza in battle? Interesting. The Draconids came to revere Rayquaza as a true savior, and there our story ends. Because it's not in the text, it's just in the art. That's interesting. I didn't think that was part of what was established before. I still can't believe we're actually meeting Hoenn's legendary Pokemon in Lumiose of all places. It's incredible, isn't it? That part of Rayquaza's sublime form, that part about Rayquaza's sublime form sounds an awful lot like Mega Evolution. Rayquaza supposedly got something in its body called the Mikado organ that has the same power as a Mega Stone. That means Rayquaza can Mega Evolve into Mega Rayquaza on its own. A Pokemon that can undergo Mega Evolution without needing a Mega Stone. Wow. Yeah, Rayquaza's Mega Evolution is crazy strong. I totally get why you want to meet it so bad, Anja. And my dear Mama read me that story quite often. I came to love the story and admire Rayquaza so much that I would dream about it. Isn't it noble? Rayquaza, savior of the Draconids. I see why you'd want to get it for Diantha, a mighty Pokemon for a mighty mom, huh? And your love for Rayquaza sounds like the real deal, Anja. I'm sure your dream will be strong enough to create the hyperspace distortion we need. Ah, yeah, looks like it did. What? I guess that actually worked. Cool. And it's a big deal kind of one, just like the one that was above the tower earlier. Nice. Look at her just talking to Gulpin. That's so cute. Hey dude, we managed to gather some data on the latest distortion. The signals we've detected coming from this distortion are on a wavelength very similar to those emitted by the blue orb and red orb. We believe this distortion leads to the location in hyperspace Lumiose where you'll find Rayquaza. Cool. At last, I'll be able to see the fine Rayquaza again. Guess we're about to witness a dream coming true. We just might. One more thing. Much like Kyogre and Groudon, this special distortion requires a special donut to match. Please, AJ. Gather lots of data. Man, really? I don't want to do more grindy shit. I can't even be excited that Anja was really cute. I can't even tell Urbane to stop hip thrusting. I don't want to do more research, man. God damn it. Alright, so that last survey took a while, but I did manage to get plenty of resources, so I'm fairly certain I'll have everything I need to make the next donut at this point. Fun work out there. You've accumulated enough data for us to learn all we needed. We now have a recipe for a donut that will allow you to find Rayquaza in hyperspace Lumiose. We also have one more thing to give you. Please meet us at Hotel Z when you can. Yeah, you need to stop freaking out about him, Naveen. He's not really a bad guy. Hey guys. At last, we'll have the recipe. I'll be able to make a donut that will lead the way to Rayquaza. Do we have to wait for Mr. Corbeau? Couldn't we go to the rest syndicate and ask them to tell us what we need to know? Look how excited she's getting. Settle down, Anja. Let's be patient. Though, hang on, Corbeau, is he coming? Philippe's the only one who usually shows. Hey guys. Oh, am I not welcome? Hello, AJ and Anja. Perfecting this recipe took the sweat and toil of the entire Rust Syndicate. Please listen closely. To craft the donut precisely, its flavor scores must meet or exceed the following values. You'll need at least 120 points in sweet, 40 points in spicy, 340 points in sour. I'm going to write that down. A recipe also calls for 40 points in bitter and 390 in fresh. $3.90. Fresh. I've got a secret ingredient for you, too. The donut's color has to match Rayquaza's green, so I've procured the apex of culinary verdure. This is so silly that I just love it. Herbaliva oil. Why do you just carry oil around? No, seriously, man, you need to answer that question. We just... You Alright, I'll just drop it for now. Wait, we're using it just because it's green? That is not the question you should have here. Sure, no sense making things complicated. That herbaliva oil will make your donut so tasty the experience will be, well, out of this world. So, this is finally it, eh? Ansh's story is about to reach its grand finale. We'll be cheering you on from our headquarters. Go get them. Alright. Gonna have that conversation later, though. I'll be up on the roof. I can't wait to see your masterpiece, Ansha. I'll do my best. This is gonna be what, like the Delta old-fashioned donut? Yep. Alright, cool. I've been thinking about this. Before I go in and try to figure that out, I've been thinking about which Pokemon I want to use for this. And I was thinking Tatsugiri at first, because Draco Meteor and Ice Beam could both really mess up Rayquaza. But it would also get hit by Rayquaza's Dragon type attacks pretty good. So I was thinking maybe use Vanillix. It's a surprisingly good Pokemon, and it hits Ice types, or it hits with Ice type moves really hard. It would be 4 times super effective with Ice Beam and Freeze Ray. But it can't Mega Evolve. So I think I'm going to bring him with me. Or it with me, I guess. Does it not have a gender? No, I was just looking in entirely the wrong spot. Him with me. Yeah, I was right. Okay. But as for Pokemon with Mega... Because I might be able to do it with just plus moves, right? It's possible. He doesn't have a Mega, but like I use plus moves with him. And he wrecks in ranked. He's really good in ranked. Really good for that. I was thinking... I also have Diancie, which would also be a very good Pokemon to use against Rayquaza. And then I also have Big Gyarados. So who would be the worst one to use against Rayquaza? Probably Staraptor, because if it Mega Evolves, it'll take damage from flying moves, and it also won't take the dragon moves super well. So I'll bring Gyarados too for Ice Fang, just in case. Because Diamond Storm and Moonblast should be really effective. They're both stab. And I think that's it. I think that's my team. I think I'm going to start with Vanillix, which I only used because the game wanted me to use it for that one mission, right? And it's turned out to be a fantastic Pokemon. Welcome down to Donuts. Let's try that Delta recipe. Alright, give me a couple minutes to figure this out. I think that does it. Yeah, that'll do it. Only a 99 level boost, but that's not ideal, but it's fine. I'll make it work. Order received. Let me get started at once. Alright, let's go. What are those really hard spiny things coming out of the sides of it? Kind of weird looking. Emerald Green Power, Mega Power Conservation level 2. That'll be helpful. I've done it. Here it is, the key to meeting Rayquaza, a Delta old-fashioned donut. Wow, Ansha, when we first met you, I never would have guessed we'd end up all the way here. And now Karina's waiting on the roof to go face your final challenge. You started us off on this legendary story, Ansha. Time for you to get your happy ending. She's so cute. Thank you. And AJ too. I know you three could do it. Alright. I'm gonna save real quick. I don't know why. It's not like I actually need to, really. But, like, I don't know. This feels like a big moment, right? Oh, I wonder what Rayquaza's area is going to look like. It's going to look like, oh, what's it called? What's the tower you fight him on called? I can't remember. It's going to look like that, though, I imagine. That's cool. I'm just counting on it. It's time to leap into hyperspace Lumiose and find Rayquaza. Let's go. Literally the last donut I have made, too. Used up all the rest of them getting here. And we're gonna battle Mega Rayquaza, catch it, and make Ansh's dream come true. I wonder if it's gonna have multiple phases, like the previous one did, where it'll start as regular Rayquaza and then Mega Evolve. Seems like that's how it's worked with every legendary except Meltan. Yep. Ah, that looks so freaking great. This looks so good. Sky Pillar, that's right. This is the Sky Pillar, right? I guess it's I guess the space is taking the shape of a place related to Ansh's story. I'm gonna meet it. I'm gonna get to meet and battle the very first Pokemon to ever Mega Evolve. It isn't just Ansh's dream that's coming true. Mine is too. Again, though, it almost seems like this is reflecting the memory of someone who's actually been here. Oh, I wish I could go down there. I wish there were more to these worlds. Oh, they're so cool looking. I just want to go explore them. Like, even if they're entirely empty and don't really have much in them, like, if they look like this, I just want to go look around and see what little there is in them, you know? Like, it's like a Shadow of the Colossus kind of deal. This looks sick. And look at all this. They even, like, modeled stuff down there, like the way up. They didn't have to do that. God, why couldn't the whole game have looked like this? Like, again, I like the way Lumiose looks, like the layout of it, the design of it, as like a game world. But why couldn't it have looked like this? Why couldn't, like I've been saying, I just want the next Pokemon game to look like this. Like full scale locations. That's sick. Full scale locations with this kind of attention to detail. God, bring back puzzles and mysterious locations that you have to actually explore the world to find, that have things in them that you can't get any other way. Bring back the sense of exploration in Pokemon games, man. I think a world like this, at this scale, would do that, you know? Look up in the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane. It's Super Rayquaza. That's some great some great music, man. Hey, big guy. How you doing? I love his design. Such a cool looking snaky boy. Ice Beam. Freeze Dry. I love Vanillix because it can basically fly too. Such a good Pokemon. Ow. Give me that orb in particular. I don't know how difficult the second stage of this is going to be. Get it. Oh, that's fun. Oh, it's pulling me in. Oh my god. I kind of broke free, I guess, but then my Pokemon died. Ow. No. Stop. Oh god. That was bad. I don't entirely know what that did. Moonblast? Come on. Diamond Storm. Ow. That was Hyper Beam. I didn't enjoy it. Oh. Okay. Yikes. That hits hard, man. Let's try it again. Okay, gimme. Mega Evolve, Diancie. Diamond Storm. Jeez. I'm gonna go see a doctor for this cough, man. This ain't good. Diancie, you okay over there? Don't do that again. Don't do that again. No. Stop it. Hit it with a Diamond Storm, Diancie. Okay, cool. Here we go. Such a cool looking Pokemon, man. Alright, get it. Ooh, ow. That's not good. The wind's blocking our attacks. That doesn't sound good. Ow! Jesus Christ. I might have to do the restart with existing progress thing again on this one to get by it. I don't know that I could beat this one. I'm not very good at this game. Jesus. Hit it with stuff. Give me these. Go, Draining Kiss. Oh god, what is that? What? I don't think we can do anything. Except run. Ow! Ow! What? Really? How do you get out of that? Jesus Christ. And I can't start from my previous place. I have to restart the whole battle. Okay. Like, maybe you have to, like, keep your distance from it, knowing that that could happen? Or something? I don't know. Tell you, though, this is way harder than, Darkrai or, Zygarde were. As it should be, right? Rayquaza is, like, one of those Pokemon that's kind of on the same level as, like, a Mewtwo or an Arceus, you know? Alright, phase 2 again. Let's see if I can do any better this time. Okay, dodge that. Good. Dodge that. Good. Nope, that pulls me in from anywhere. Okay. Maybe if I, like, roll to the side or something? Oh, I think I dodged the damage that time somehow. What did I do different that time? Oh, there goes Diancie. Shit. Revive it. I really think it's my only chance of winning this. Bring you out. Ow. Until I can heal Diancie again. Stop doing that. It's rude. Alright, bring Diancie out. Mega Evolve. I think calling for Mega Evolution also... Oh, there's a black one. Shit. I missed it. I think calling for Mega Evolution also gives me an invisibility frame. It gives the Pokemon one for sure. I need to look into that, because that might be another way to dodge attacks. Like perfectly timing Mega Evolutions. Diancie, come on. Stop getting hit by shit. Especially dragon moves. You're not supposed to be able to get hit by dragon moves. Whatever that is shouldn't do much damage to you either. It looks like a normal move. Nope, that's not what I wanted to use it on. God damn it. I think we got it. Get it, Diancie. Oh, that didn't do any damage. Okay. Alright, hit it. Diamond Storm. Hit it, come on. Ah, that was rough, man. It's a good fight, though. Fun. I liked it. It was really hard. Whew. Okay. Friend ball for a friend. Jesus Christ. You really did it, AJ. You caught Rayquaza. I can already imagine Ancha's smile when she hears the news. Same, because remember, we caught Rayquaza for Ancha. You don't get to keep it for yourself. Yeah, I know. Come on, let's head back to Hotel Z. This is the moment Ancha's been waiting for. Alright. Now, how is the game going to justify me keeping this Pokemon this time? Weird, my audio went all weird again. Do it again. It seems okay now. Hey Jay, you're back. How did it go with Rayquaza? How about I show you? Oh, I literally showed her. Goodness. Hello, Rayquaza. What an honor it is to stand before such a fine Pokemon. And it never could have happened if I hadn't met Team MZ. I owe you all so very much. You're part of the team, too. No. Not at all. You made this happen, Anja. Lita's right. Who else could have crafted such remarkable donuts? If you say so. Yeah? She doesn't feel like it's her accomplishment, though, does she? What's the matter? It's nothing, really. I just felt a small pang when I realized that once I give Rayquaza to my dear mama, it'll be time to hang up my apron as your donut chef. Why would you have to stop? What? But... as long as Hyperspace Lumiose is still around, we'll want to keep exploring it. And we never keep you from seeing your mom, but didn't you say she'd be busy on a shoot for a while longer? In short, please keep Ancha's Donuts open for us. That was incredibly profound, Gulpin. I don't think I could say anything that could follow that, frankly. I don't know what to say. You know, Ancha, I've been thinking, and I've got a question for you. Why'd you want to give Rayquaza to your mom again? I thought that such a mighty Pokemon would be a fitting gift for my mighty mama. That's a wonderful thought for a present, but what would happen after you gave it to her? Well, I'd like to give her more mighty Pokemon, but I suppose Rayquaza would be a hard act to follow. And I admit, I'm not as excited to seek them out as I was to meet Rayquaza. I think you've already got plenty of wonderful gifts you could give to Diantha. I do? What kind of gifts? Your stories, probably. Right? The story of everything you accomplished. Yeah, see? Stories of what you've done. My stories? That's right. Think about it. There are people in Pokemon you might never meet, even if you live in the same city at the same time. But we managed to meet, and we did something amazing together. That's all quite true, but are you sure dear Mama would be happy with my stories as a gift? How could she not love that? If I were in her shoes, I'd be straight up crying tears of joy. All I know is that I'm thrilled when my little sister shares her stories with me. Well, I would very much like Mama to know about everything I've done here in Lumios. But I'd hate to worry her by letting her know I've been slipping out of Hotel Richizame. Oh, that? Don't worry, Diantha knows. She what? According to Jason, yep. Oh well, then I suppose I can rest easy. Pardon me for leaving you out of the conversation, my dear Rayquaza. On my journey to find you, I've met such lovely people and done such exciting things, and I can't wait to tell my dear Mama all about it. It's all thanks to you, really. He seems happy, actually. Like he's following the conversation. One day I will become a Pokemon trainer and I'll present you to Mama myself. Until then, would you please look after dear Rayquaza for me, AJ? Of course I will. He even matches my color scheme. Should probably work a little red into it, though. Thank you very much. That's adorable. This is good. This was good. I'll be your coach, Ancha. I can train you up, and you can pay me in donuts. Deal? Deal. She seemed so, like, proper and almost cold when she got here. Now she's, like, lightened up so much. In the end, I gave dear Mama 2 gifts. The first was an array of donuts made with all my love. The second was a book telling the story of my adventure with Team MZ. Cute. You get more drawings, yeah. Hey look, Diantha did appear in the game, actually. Mama looked so very happy. She even asked for more donuts by the dozen, along with just as many new chapters of my story. What could I say but yes, my friends in Team MZ and I will continue our thrilling exploits. But for now, thus concludes the story of how I, Ancha, came to meet the fine Rayquaza. I'm sure we'll live happily ever after, with plenty more stories to come. This is great. Yes, and of course you have to remind me that the battle zone deactivated. And my alarm's going off, of course it is. Good morning, Canary. Morning, Sunshine. Prepare to be astounded, kid. We've got a special new system we want you to take for a spin. Come by my office and I'll tell you all about it. See you soon. Alright. Maybe I'll stop by later. That was a long night. And I got shot by a lot of beam attacks.